Powerhouse. Okay, so I didn't really expect to go live in Powerhouse today. It's 4th of July, woohoo! And holidays I normally take off for my family, and I don't really do a whole lot. I spend a lot of time with my family, and that's what I do. I don't go live, and I don't post a whole lot in groups and that type of stuff. But the 4th of July, to me, is a very inspiring day. And I've been thinking about this all day, and I'm sure if nobody jumps on, it doesn't matter, jumps on live, but I hope you guys watch this later. 4th of July to me is a very, very inspiring day, and I was thinking about this all day, like all day, on whether I should go live or just wait till tomorrow and, you know, let the holiday pass and let everybody talk with their families. And I decided that I was gonna go live now before I forgot what I was gonna say. So so this is me going live. Hi, Kimberly. This is me going live in Powerhouse to kind of talk about the 4th of July, and not what you would actually think that I'm going to talk about. You would think that I'm going to talk about, get on here and say, you know, use 4th of July to expand your business and, you know, talk to all your relatives and do that. And yes, definitely do that. But one of the things that I want to share with you guys of why 4th of July is so inspiring to me, and why, to me, it puts a new fire underneath me for my business, even because it's the middle of summer, and let's admit it, summer can be slow. But is what 4th of July represents. So in our town we have Mount Rushmore, and Mount Rushmore is, if you don't know, is a mountain that has the 4 faces of 4 very important presidents, and our town has kind of expanded upon that, and we have a president on every corner that's in a statue. And recently we actually just got a replica of, it's a perfect replica of the Independence Hall that has statues of all of the people who signed the Declaration of Independence, which of course is what today is. Today is the you know, birth of America, is when the Declaration of Independence was signed. Okay, my history nerd is going to come out with me. Technically, it was signed on July 2nd, but we can talk to me later about that. But one of the things that I want to share with you guys that actually I didn't even know before, that going in here and looking at these statues of these people who signed the Declaration of Independence, and looking at all these biographies, on every single one of these biographies, I kid you not, most of them are my age today or younger. And just so you guys know, I'm 34 years old. And these were people who were founding our country at a really young age. They defied a whole entire system because of what they believed in. Because they made a choice that they were no longer going to take the way their lives were at that moment, and they were going to completely overthrow something. And for me, it's an inspiring day already for what the Constitution is, for what that these people actually did already. I mean, they wrote a piece of you know, a piece of paper, literally, it's exactly what it is, a piece of paper that has lasted over 100 years, over a century and a half. Well, I might be exaggerating on that because I'm always exaggerating on numbers, but over 100 years this thing has lasted, and it shaped our country. So while I was at this this place, they had these books, and this was one of the books that I bought, and it's called Signing Their Lives Away. And just the introduction on this is amazing, and I'm going to get to my point of why it actually pertains to our businesses, and my daughter, sorry, and why, you know, it inspires me even in my business. So the very first, like the very introduction of it is an introduction. It says flat out, 56 men risked their lives to defy the British and sign their names. Most Americans can't even name a handful of them. And it's true, these people you don't even know who most of these people are. And it says, well, it's true, most of them were privileged members of the elite upper class. Most of them were quite the opposite. Many were orphaned. Many were lost children. They had lost their children themselves. They had lost their wives for no other reason that the flu could kill you back then. So could asthma. But yet these men carried on. And if you actually read about these men, even after they signed the Declaration of Independence. Many of these guys that signed the Declaration of Independence, you don't even know about them ever again. But they had their houses burned to the ground. They were put in prison. They had their fortunes taken from them. And yes, there are one or two like Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin that we all remember. But these men put their lives on the line, all because they wanted a better life. And therein lies where this combines with our business. Everything that we do in life is a choice. In Powerhouse, we can give you all the tools in the world to run your business. But when it comes down to it, you have to make that choice. You have to make a choice, like these men did, and decide, I am no longer going to be broke. I am no longer going to feel sorry for myself. I am no longer going to live exactly what I am right now, and I am going to take my business and I am going to run with it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When you make this choice to take your business and run with it, it's not going to be easy. As these men have proven, it is not easy. You face a lot of hardships. You face a lot of opposition. You're gonna get a lot of no's. You're gonna get a lot of people that stand in your way. And you know what? Sometimes you might even stand in your way. But the fact of the matter is, today of all days, take inspiration in today. And 52 men stood up and said, I am not going to live this way anymore. And I don't care if you torture, kill, and maim me. I am not going to live this way anymore. Do that for your business. If you get a no, if you have a slow month, if you don't have a sale that day, or somebody says they're going to buy and they don't buy, don't take it personally. Stand up and say, you know what? I've decided that I've made this choice, and I am going to take my business and I'm going to go straight to the top with it. And I don't care what happens. I am in this to win it. And that, if you look at anybody in history, whether it's these 52 men or any president in the United States or anybody in the Senate or anybody who's ever done anything within their lives, they have gotten told no. They have gotten told you can't do this. They have been broke. They have been poor. They have had crappy things happen in their lives. They've had crappy childhoods. They've had as many things as you can imagine, because anybody who actually has done something with their lives and actually turned out to be anybody has been kicked a couple of times and kicked down. And they stood up and decided, I'm not going to stay down. I'm going to get up and keep going. So, like I said, if nobody ends up tuning into this besides Kimberly, that's okay, live. But I want you guys to eventually see that and take that by the hand, take that and run with it with your business. And when you do, I guarantee if you stick with it, your business will survive. Your business will thrive. That's what I've decided to do. I'm a green status, and I have been a green status for over a year and a half. I will be orange status. I'm telling you right now, I will be orange status. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be an orange status this month, and that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be an orange status next month or the month after. But I am willing to do everything it takes, no matter how many no's, no matter how many people I have to sponsor, everything it takes to be an orange status, because I know I will be, and I know you ladies all will be that as well. Whatever status you want to be, however high you want to go, whatever you need to do with this business, you ladies can do this, because I believe in you ladies. So I hope you have an amazing, amazing, amazing 4th of July with your families. I love you guys so much. July 5th starts tomorrow, and let's kick butt for the rest of July.